Still want to be a part of the next game day experience this upcoming season? Head to our website or your nearest ticket booth for more information on available tickets. We'll be doing a giveaway at our next home game. The first 15,000 fans will get their very own calendar of your Nets mascot. We can't wait to see you on our next home game, Nets fans. Every one of you.
The NBA on 2K Sports. It's a beautiful Sunday afternoon. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brett Berry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. Well, with the new season underway, we get a look at the new class to enter the league with the rookie race. All these rookies have done a good job adjusting to the NBA as they look to take home the Rookie of the Year honors at the end of the season. You take a look at Wells. What a rookie year he's having, guys, atop the rankings right now. And even though it might be a tight call, he's definitely the favorite.
And what a feeling right now for him. I mean, sitting on top of the heap of all that young talent.
That is no small achievement, even early on like this. I think it shows just how well he fits into playing at this level.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. The guard and off guard are Lillard and Trent. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. And it's Prince in at the 3. And for the Nets, down on the block, it's Johnson with Claxton.
Here we go.
D'Angelo Russell out there with Wells. And it's Thomas in at the 3 spot. So, Milwaukee will get the first possession. In this early bit of the season, Greg, how important are team goals?
Well, Kevin, you have to be working towards something, whether it's a specific rank or a record. Early goals help you define your team for the season ahead.
Well, if you're not outside, you got to be inside. Nice touch by Gary Trent Jr.
It's Sullivan to Kumbo. Prince, the pass to Trent. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The Bucks shooting their first free throws of this. Run for about a decade, the Bucks have virtually been a lock for the playoffs.
Yeah, you think about Giannis being drafted in 2013, and absolutely nobody saw what was coming with him. They missed the playoffs in his first and his third year, and then all of a sudden Giannis fully arrived. He's developed into a star, not just a star but a superstar, and these guys have been contenders ever since.
Giannis no good. Shea outside. Here's Johnson, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Trent. Last time 14 points for him. Wells passes to Claxton. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That's his first foul. Nets passing it around. Down low. And a shot by Wells, no good.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
And here's Trent outside. Milwaukee getting another chance here. The shot's good from Lopez.
That's a battle down there. It's one of the reasons Lopez has been in this league for over a decade. Solid effort.
Wells at the elbow. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Working his way for a high percentage look. That's just smart basketball.
And that's a painted possession right there, a masterpiece, especially when the defense is not a factor.
One time. Well.
The free throw drops for Wells. Since moving back to Brooklyn in 2012, the Nets, Greg, have won just 2 playoff series.
Just think about the all-stars they've had. KG, Pierce, Durant, Kyrie, Harden. I could name more. The Nets just haven't been able to put it together.
Now here's Wells after Taurean Prince's miss. inside. Fast to Claxton. Johnson outside. Fires the three. A three-pointer is right on target. Johnson's got 5 points so far.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Now here's Lopez. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. Trent gets the bucket.
Mano y mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
Yeah, again, you can't take this too far to make it too selfish, but that exchange, that's fun to watch.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about.
Get loud, fans. On the court, your hype squad. Chicago t-shirt! I told you get a t-shirt.
Looking now at some numbers for Damian Lillard.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different scorer than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
Now here's Wells. Coming off a solid outing against Indiana. Fires for 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Lopez kicks to Prince.
Last 2 minutes to play. First quarter.
Trent outside. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Trent's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Bucks.
Part of playing with Trent is you got to set him up. He's so good shooting it off the catch. Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Lillard from outside. And the foul called on Shea. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And that's his second foul already, and that's going to force him to tone down his aggression defensively.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Aaron Sharp, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Williams comes in for Thomas. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Russell. The Bucks also with the sub. Portis, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The Bucks use their size defensively to great impact. Coach Doc Rivers said, we're not fast, we're long. So we get our fingertips on a lot of balls, and that slows fast teams down. Switching keeps guys in front of you, and the more size we can put in front of people, the better we can be. Kevin?
Yeah, you followed this league for a long time. That sounds like a pretty good game plan. And here is Wells after Damian Lillard was able to get the 3 to go.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Baseline jumper, and Williams gets it to go on the assist by Johnson.
And you love the selfless attitude right there from Johnson. Nice feed to the open man.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Took him no time at all on that one. Trent's got 13 points.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Wells' shot is good.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Bucks leading by 5. Three-pointer, Lillard. Rebound by Johnson. Shea left side. Gary Trent Jr. He's feeling it tonight. He has been the driving force for the Bucks. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all, and he looks to be planning for more. We've got more in store for you right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's quickly check out the scoring. Breakdown here for the Bucks.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists is a nice way to play.
We've got Nicholas Claxton. Watford out there with Williams. Then there's Wells, and it's Melton in at the 1. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. And Greg, you think about what they call float game. Why does that one shot earn a nickname like that?
I mean, it's a badge of respect, right? The floaters, teardrops, whatever you call them, runners, often the finishing touch to an already well-developed offensive arsenal.
Well, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, and Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Cameron Thomas comes in for Williams, and it's Russell in for DeAnthony Melton.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Now, here's Green. Nothing on the board. On the wing, Giannis. Covered by Watford. Kuzma can't get it to go. Nets trail by 6. Wells in the corner. To the paint. Poke loose. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Portis. And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Johnson, he's checked in for Wells. And then for Milwaukee, Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. And Trent subbed in for Green. For the Nets. Milwaukee also making some changes. Portis, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Taurean Prince comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And Damian Lillard is subbed in for Kevin Porter. 59 seconds left in the second quarter. Portis, the pass to Lopez. Portis against Johnson. Offensive rebound. Portis can't get it to go. Nets trail by 5. To the middle. Lopez with the steal. Three-pointer, Lillard. A rebound by the Nets.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Wells' shot is good.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Bucks leading by 3. Lillard outside. And the foul called on Shea. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2.
And not the guy you want to send to the line. He has been automatic.
Hey, Lillard has all the talent in the world, but, man, this guy is a great leader. Lots of charisma, and he holds his teammates accountable.
Sharp finds Williams. Here's Wells. Back to Williams. Jacks up a 3. And that one released in time, but no good. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Bucks lead by 5. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Brooklyn.
Thank you for joining us. Getting right to the story, things are going well for the Milwaukee Bucks. Fellas, I was just wondering if you played in the league these days, what do you think would be different compared to when you did play?
Oh, my goodness. I make a lot more money, Ernie, than I did in my playing days, especially if you consider that all guys do is dunk and shoot threes, and as many threes as I did, oh, my God. Yeah.
And returning our attention to this game, a solid first half for the Bucks.
Their approach has been pretty straightforward. Attack, draw fouls, and you can see their enthusiasm. They're pumped up there, Ernie.
Yeah, playing with a high level of activity here. Let's see if they can maintain that, though. And that concludes halftime. Now time.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. It's a 5-point game. Heading underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. The guard and off guard are Lillard and Trent. And it's Prince in at the 3 spot. Thomas. It's hauled in by Trent. Bucks leading by 5. Prince in the post. He's guarded by Thomas. And it's Prince, that time on the assist by Trent.
Yeah, good pass from Trent Jr. When someone is uncovered on his team, he'll be sure to find him.
Wells' shot is good.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Here's Prince after the made shot from Wells. Back to Antetokounmpo and taken away by Johnson. Now here's Wells. Defense right on him. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line. It's on Damian Lillard. The Nets shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
At the line, shooting for Brooklyn. Wells. At the line, 1 time.
The free throw drops for Wells. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
Turn it up, fans, for your Brooklyn.
The league's long-distance bombers are setting their sights on the three-point contest this season. Here are some of the early favorites to make up the field.
And I love the way the voting is shaping up, Kevin. We'll have an excellent contest if these are the shooters who are firing away on All-Star Weekend.
And you look at Lillard, and it's him all alone atop the voting. It's pretty much a done deal that he'll be showing off his long-range skills in the three-point contest.
Yep, and he's going to be scary to have to go up against if he's on that day. Nobody can shoot it like he can when he gets in a groove.
And it's going to be an exciting showcase this year. Some incredible shooters, that's for certain. We'll keep you updated as we find out more.
Yeah, I think we're in for a real treat. I think the increased importance of the three-point shot in today's game has really shined a light on the talent, precision, and really the wow factor of how these guys can drill the long ball.
Bangs home the trifecta.
Anytime the ball is headed towards Cam Johnson, he's thinking shot. It's a pretty good idea.
The Bucks trail. Bounce pass on Antetokounmpo. Trent outside. Back to Giannis. The 10-footer. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. 6 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And I like that Giannis slowing down just a little bit, in control there.
And Brent, last season, Giannis became the first player in NBA history. Average over 30 points a game on over 60% shooting from the field. I mean, jaw-dropping numbers.
Yeah, incredible stuff, Kevin. And when you think about how much basketball has changed, the variety of shots, the great big men that have dominated the NBA floors for so long, for Giannis to be able to do that in this day and age with the three-point evolution and revolution that's happened, it speaks to just how dominant a player he is.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Giannis Antetokounmpo is not one to puff out his chest and chase accolades. He said, I put the work in. That's how I get my confidence. I don't follow the media or my stats. What I know is that I put the work in, and I try to be the best version of myself. And that focus has served him well. Kevin?
It has. You know, his dedication, David, unquestioned. And we appreciate your report. Prince misses.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Here's Thomas. And he makes that one. And it's a three-point Nets lead.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
Russell against Antetokounmpo over Russell. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Here's Wells. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Wells has got the lead up to 5 now for the Nets.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here's Giannis. He's got 6. Giannis charging into the lane. And that one drops. Giannis has got 4 points this quarter.
As Giannis has grown in his physical stature, widening those shoulders, having more strength, these are the kind of plays that make all that hard work pay off.
Now here's Lillard after the miss from Wells. And Lillard gets it to go.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Pass to Claxton. Shea outside. This one for 3. On his 15th shot attempt, he makes his 9th basket. Shooting a healthy 60% tonight.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control. And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
Yeah, every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
Russell finds Johnson. Shea outside. From deep, Thomas. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
They haven't relied on him as much as usual, but when his number has been called, he shot well enough to help them earn the lead.
And so it's Brooklyn, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And we'll be back with you shortly. And how about a look now at our assist to the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And with 3 quarters behind us, substitution here for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Taurean Prince comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Trent's checked in for Green. And Lillard subbed in for Kevin Porter. Down on the block, it's Johnson with Claxton. Wells is out there with Russell. And it's Thomas in at the small forward. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Prince, the pass to Giannis. Trent with the wide open look. Got a piece of it. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Nets leading by 11. Here's Thomas. Lays it up off the glass.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Lillard with the bucket.
And Damian Lillard can just create any time with the ball handling skills he possesses.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Back to Jay. Outside Russell. Shot clock at 6. Paxton sets the screen for Russell. Trains the three-pointer. And the Nets lead by 14.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for Brooklyn.
What do you think was the deciding factor in this one?
I think you have to look at their field goal percentage. They just shot the ball much better than the opponent, and they were getting great looks all game long.
And so this will now translate to 14 wins on the season.
And with this win now, we're all square, 1-1. 2 more games yet to come in what's proving to be a very competitive season series.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Jay.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastating.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Lillard misses. Jay, right side. Outside Thomas. Here's Wells. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you next time.
Way to bring the effort tonight. Let's go! Woo! I run this. Get the next one. Let's do this. Started, man. Let's get it started. Just like that.
Yes, sir. That's the way I set up my game.
Come on, MP.
Yes, sir. That's the way I back up my game.
Feeling you, MP. It's good, MP.
Be careful. These fans boo Santa, and you ain't no Santa.